Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and today's video I'm going to be talking about why Sony or PlayStation does not like cross-play between Xbox, PC, and then, Nintendo, phones, whatever it may be when it comes to any games. Now, this is something I just found out recently via Prestige's Keys video about this topic, so thank you Prestige for talking about this because it inspired me to make my video. So appreciate it. I'm not trying to copy you, I'm just inspired, so just don't get them mixed up. But I'm just here to talk about my opinions on this because I thought this was very interesting. I always wondered why that Sony would never allow crossplay, because they were the only development team or the only gaming company that just wouldn't do it. Xbox and Microsoft are okay with it. Nintendo with Nintendo Switch is okay with it. PC is okay with it. Even phones and tablets, but never Sony. And I never understood that. Just because, like, I mean, if somebody has a game, right, and then your friend also has the exact same game, but you happen to be on different platforms and you both plan on spending the exact same amount of money, on the exact same type of game for the exact same amount of time because you both enjoy the game, who cares if you're on Xbox and then if your friend's on PlayStation, or if your friend's on PlayStation and your friend's, on the phone, or if you're on Nintendo Switch and somebody else is on PlayStation, like, I never really, got that. I have my theories, and it seems like that I was right. So via Prestige in his video, he shared this image. I'm not going to put it on the screen, probably just to be very safe and sorry and prevent any copyright problems, because this thing was deleted for a reason. Prestige shared a image of somebody that used to be a former, a former employee with PlayStation or Sony, and he basically just flat out answered why that Sony doesn't allow crossplay, and he had to delete the tweet, so it's really only available if you look at Prestige's video. But like I said, I just don't want to include it just due to the possibility that it may be copyrighted because it was deleted for a reason. So just plain simple, Sony just doesn't want to end up losing out on money, and that's understandable from a business perspective. But like from a consumer perspective, that's really crappy. Like, why would you end up being that strict about crossplay when pretty much every one of your competitors is doing it? Like, I get that you are one of the biggest platforms right next to Microsoft, Sony, but like, you gotta think about it this way: if you're trying to prevent people from purchasing things on, like, let's say an Xbox One or a PC or a Nintendo Switch or whatever, like, I'm probably gonna use Fortnite as an example a lot, because Fortnite is the only game that I can think of that has all of its platforms being able to crossplay besides just the PlayStation, like the most amount of crossplay, because Fortnite you can do phones, you can do PC, you can do Xbox, and now you even have the Switch, and they can all crossplay, or at least from what I know. And the fact that they can do that with everyone besides Sony is really crappy, because you can literally have a friend, on Xbox, you can have a friend on a Nintendo Switch and a PC and even mobile, and they can all squad up together and they can play. And then let's say that your friend on PlayStation wants to play with you guys, well, he's out of luck because Sony's greedy. And like, the thing is that you're going to be spending the exact same amount of money on skins, probably, because you're probably going to be playing with your friends frequently, so you're probably going to spend a decent amount of money too if your friends are. So like, if they're going to be spending the exact same amount of money, and that goes to Epic or for Fortnite, doesn't Epic have to give some money to, like, the platform that you're streaming on anyways? So like, you're still going to be getting money, whether you buy it from your PlayStation or from your Xbox, anyways, because like, all the money, right? Like, I'm assuming this is how it works, right? So if Epic gets money for people that buy skins, no matter what platform they're on, they have to pay Sony, and they have to pay Xbox, or they have to pay PlayStation / Sony and Microsoft / Xbox and all the other, the whatever platforms they're on, for hosting their game on there, if that makes any sense, because like, they would have to pay them to be able to have their game available on their platform, correct? So I mean, I would figure that they would still be getting the same amount of money pretty much. Now, I mean, I'm not necessarily be right about that, but that's just the way I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm pretty sure they'll be making pretty much the exact same amount of money. And just in general, from a consumer standpoint, just for the the fact that you're like not doing that for that reason alone, just to save money, is really crappy when you obviously have like tons and tons of money still like left over, and you're like you're stacking millions. I mean, I've always liked Sony, I've always liked PlayStation. I've never owned a console by them though. I have owned a Nintendo, Nintendo products. I have owned Microsoft products. I've even played PC games before on Steam. I even have mobile apps. But the thing is, I've never owned any Sony products. The closest thing I got to it was like Sony TV, which was like something I only had for a little bit because I'm just more of a Microsoft guy. But either way, at the end of the day, I would just encourage you, Sony, to try to not do this in the future because this is kind of scummy, and I would not like to see you guys go a Activision route, please, because that would be very, very bad. But anyways, guys, this is just kind of like a short little video just talking about this. Just thought I'd give my thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. I know there's a couple of you guys that actually own PlayStations instead of Xboxes. So, like, from hearing this news, what do you think about this? Do you think that Sony is being greedy here, or do you think that's just a, you know, expected business practice, like it's just typical for a business just to want to save money? Anyways, if you liked today's video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later. Peace.